In today's video, we are checking out the free Angerfoot demo that you can find on Steam. This game's developer is Free Lives and the publisher is Devolver Digital. So for you guys that have been watching the Any Good series and has been subscribed to this channel for quite some time, the name Devolver Digital might be, well, familiar to you because of my reviews on Shadow Warrior 2 and also the Serious Sam series. Because I do like a few of the games that DD have actually published in the past, they are still on my radar, and I do frequently check to see what is upcoming and what is going to be new. So this game Angerfoot is supposed to be coming in 2023, however the gameplay footage that you are watching is a demo, so there is a disclaimer that things can change, and judging by the gameplay that you are going to be seeing in this video, you can probably tell that it is somewhat not fully complete, especially when you consider the graphics in this game. I know it's stylized, but to me it's lacking a little bit of polish, a little bit of razzle-dazzle, and for that reason in some places it does look like a game that was made in 2013, not a game that is coming out in 2023. However, I wouldn't be mad if they didn't do any other graphical improvements to this game. I don't believe all modern games need to have their eye candy set up to 11 to enjoy the experience. Before we move on to the gameplay, there's something that I want to talk about so much, and that is the music in the trailer that I really liked when I saw it first on Steam. It does give that sense of anger and rage, and I thought it really suited the title of the game and the theme that they were going for. Also, when I first jumped into the game, I was like, yeah, the music's still here, it's so cool. But my god, I almost pulled my hair out. I didn't realize that that same music would play the entire run. All 11 stages has the same kind of music, and it ended up actually giving me a headache as I was playing it, so I just turned it off. I think the devs might have took it a little bit too far of trying to put the player in a state of rage, because it might be pushing them a little bit too far where they rage quit and just never play the game again. Like I said, I liked it for the first level or two, but after that I was just like, I need to turn this off. After watching the full duration of this video, obviously, go check out the trailer on Steam. Now imagine that same music being played for the average duration of a single player experience, which I'm guessing is averaging about 6 hours. I guess it's not all bad, you do have the option to turn it off, obviously. Imagine if they didn't actually give you an option to turn it off. I think I'd find the nearest bridge IRL and jump off it. Okay, that was not a good joke to make. Damn, the video's been flagged and I've lost a few subscribers. Moving on to gameplay. As you can tell from the gameplay, this game does focus on a linear structure, forcing the players into more intimate confrontations. Physical attacks in terms of the kick mechanic is the main focus here, causing devastating destruction of the environment and also being able to one-shot enemies. The gameplay actually has a similar combat system to Mirror's Edge, having an extra emphasis on moving fast, picking up guns, shooting them and then throwing them away. There is no reloads. This means in order for the player to do good, they have to focus on accuracy and also movement, because all the grunt AI opponents can be one-shot and the movement is vital when taking on bosses. Your reaction time to take out multiple targets will really help you out also in the gameplay, considering that the player can be killed in only a few shots. There's a bit of a challenge here. I wouldn't say this is the hardest game, but I like the fact that there is somewhat of a challenge. If you are an experienced FPS player, this game will come second nature. However, I would imagine people that are new to FPS games might struggle in areas. But honestly, I would say this is a good note because, well, it gives you a reason to come back. It does give you a reason to get better at the game, and maybe you want a better time too, because every run that you play is timed. I hope they do keep this in the final build of the game, because overall that might add some replayability. As previously mentioned, it's not the most polished looking game, but I do like its stylized visuals, the enemies that you come up against, and the game's overall derpy quirkiness. Another thing to mention, because I do use controller a lot on this channel, is that it does actually have full controller support and it's implemented pretty good, actually too good. The aim assist option is pretty OP at the minute. I hope they do back off on that. In some areas of the game I did feel like the controller was aiming for me, so I had to turn the aim assist off completely, because for me it did personally take all the challenge away. However, I can forgive it because it is inclusive. It does mean that no matter your experience level in FPS games, if you're really new to using a controller input maybe, then this game will have you covered. If you're like me, you turn off the aim assist and you can still play.
Because you are a pro FPS player. Yum 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 yum.
Then you also have the option too. Overall accessibility is something that I do look for, and this game does have it even in the demo. Even though this was the demo of Anger Fort, the performance and optimization actually seemed really good for the stages that were available. I actually saw no bugs, no glitches, no issues in performance at all, actually. It was surprising. It's actually good to see a game that actually works once in a while. Based on that, depending on the price when it actually launches, I might consider buying this game just based on the demo, because it does seem put together, the game is fun to play, it's fast, it caters to my playstyle, which is up close and personal, and yeah, I think that's just my overall honest thoughts, feelings and opinions. Not to mention, I really like this cutscene. I'm not into foot play, but I just find this really funny. Overall, it's weird, it's funny, and it looks like it's going to be a fun game to play. So that has been my honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the demo of Anger Fort, available on Steam to play for free, so go ahead and check it out if you are actually interested in playing this game too. I didn't say it at the start of this video, but as always, I am not affiliated with the developer or the publishers of any games that I review on this channel. That has just been my honest thoughts. Let me know your honest thoughts down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed today's content, and also smash that subscription button. I always said like button twice then. By doing so, you'll be supporting this channel, the hard work that I put into these videos, and the animations, because boy, they do take quite a long time to do. Anyway, with that said, I have been Tech from Tech Evolved, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.